What's up, y'all? I'm Kanin Cuisine, the smoked lamb specialist. Come get what I do. Let us be your who when it comes to lamb. Today we're cooking shrimp tempura. This will give you a good foundation to cook fried shrimp or pretty much anything of this size with this technique. And I know some of y'all gonna be scared. I'm pretty sure you are, but you know what? You gonna do it. You hear me? Yeah, man. Today we are cooking shrimp tempura. It's gonna be a simple dish, but you know, sometimes you want to cook shrimp multiple different ways. It's just one of the ways that you can cook shrimp. It's gonna give you a good foundation for you to add whatever you want to add to your own special way of doing shrimp. So whatever ingredients that you want to, what you want to use, you can put them in here. I'm gonna let you know when you can do that. So, you know, right here, this is a good lesson to get you some good fried shrimp, so you ain't gotta go pay $30 somewhere to eat some fried shrimp when you can do it at home real easy. So, you ain't gotta get no big shrimp like these, but these are size 4 or 6. So it means 4 to 6 of these in a pound. So these are gigantic shrimp. But I like gigantic shrimp. My wife don't like big shrimp. She likes some, maybe some 13, 15s on down. But you know, I'm a big shrimp liker, so that's what we gonna do today. But you ain't gotta do that. And let me go through these ingredients that we have for this batter. We got 2 sets of ingredients we're gonna do. This right here is for the batter for the shrimp. And then we're gonna do a remoulade as well, so that we have dipping sauce for our shrimp when they are done. So here we go. We got some cold club soda. This right here got to be cold. It's important. Keep that in mind. Then we got 1 large egg yolk. We got about 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt. Y'all know I use Diamond Crystal. That's the only salt I'm pretty much gonna use unless some require some Lyra seasoned salt. Then we got about a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And then we got 2.5 cups of cake flour, not regular flour, not all-purpose flour. This is cake flour. This is what you need. So first off, we're gonna put in our cold club soda. And we're gonna take our 1 little egg yolk. We're gonna whisk that together first. It's gonna be a whole lot of foaming going on, but that's all right. Just wanna make sure we get that whisked in real good. Like that right there. Let y'all see on the B-roll can, that's what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be foamed all up like that, but that's all right. Then we're gonna toss in our salt. And we're gonna toss in our baking soda and baking powder. And we're gonna whisk that in right there. We got some more foam action going on. So don't be scared, just keep on pushing. The reason why we're making this first, because we want this to be cold. Cold is the word for this video when it comes down to cooking these shrimp. Just keep that in mind. Now with this cake flour, you wanna whisk this in slowly. So just do a little bit at a time. See, that was too much right there. I went ham right there. You don't wanna do that. You just wanna walk it down. I should have sifted my flour first, but I didn't. So it's gonna jump up out of there real clumpy. And the texture that you want for this batter is be like pancake batter. So once you see that consistency, you know you're doing it right. So we're just gonna do a little bit at a time. Make sure we get this batter to the right consistency. I'm not a big fried food eater, but occasionally I do like eating fried shrimp. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. I'm a tempura fan. It's kind of like a light, crispy batter. Light and crispy. I don't like a real heavy batter. I don't want to use. I'm just gonna use Captain for an example, because like their chicken tenders, they got a real thick batter like that, I don't like that for nothing that I eat deep fried, but that's an example of a real thick batter. I can't stand that right there. But something light and crispy, I'm with that all day long. I want to say earlier, thank you for tuning in to the Kanin Cuisine cooking show. Without you, I ain't got nobody to cook for. I ain't got nobody to watch me do what I be doing. I ain't got nobody to share nothing with. So I'm glad you're here and you took some of your valuable time and you spending it with me. See how all that flour feel like that? That ain't what you want. You want to take your time and work it in. Now this remoulade sauce I got is pretty good, but you can't be afraid of capers. If you're afraid of capers, then this might not be the remoulade sauce for you, or you can just omit them altogether. You ain't got to put them in there. But I like capers when it comes down to seafood and the sauce. I love capers. And also we got some alligator pepper that's going in my remoulade as well, so it might be a little spicy. But I chose to use alligator pepper instead of cayenne, just to switch it up a little bit. So I got cayenne in my remoulade today. Hope I'm saying it right. I don't want folks in New Orleans be mad at me for mispronouncing that word right there, but you know, I just know what I be knowing. Almost through with this batter. Got a little more to go, and we'll be through. Let y'all see where I'm at on this B-roll cam in just a second. We getting there. It's kind of thick, kind of like some pancake batter. That's what you're looking for right there. Got this last little piece, and we'll be through making our batter. That'll be that on that. Once we get this all whisked up, we're gonna put it in the refrigerator because we want this to stay cold until it's time to do our shrimp. And while this batter is getting cold, we're gonna move on to making our remoulade so it can be cold by the time that the shrimp get done. So right now I don't see no evidence of dry flour in here. We about all the way done with that. Okay, check that out. I'm tired, I'm breathing. That's what happened when you big, though. I'm pretty sure my big audience understand what I'm feeling right now. Yeah, so we all smooth. I don't see nothing in here that's dry. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this and put this in the refrigerator. I'm gonna come right back with the remoulade portion of this recipe. You heard. Look, y'all, let me interrupt your lesson right quick to let you know or remind you that I am Kanin Cuisine, the smoked lamb specialist. I have some of the best smoked racks of lamb you ever had, and it's right here in Memphis, Tennessee. Go to kanincuisine.com for pricing and details, and I swear, if it ever get in your mouth, you gonna come back, you gonna want another one, and I'm gonna give it to you. You heard? All right, we back. Okay, now we're gonna do the remoulade. This is gonna be the sauce that we will be dipping our shrimp in. You know, once they get done, we'll have some flavorful to add to our shrimp. Let's go through these ingredients of the remoulade. We got 1 cup of mayo. I like Duke's, so that's what we got. We got 1 small shallot. I say this is about 2.5 tablespoons of minced shallot. Then we have some grated raw horseradish. This is it comes in a jar, but it's It's just grated straight from the horseradish root. It's not smooth. You can see the fibers and stuff in there, but that's like raw horseradish. It gives it a pop of heat, but it gives it a certain type of flavor and tang as well. And we got 2 tablespoons of white wine. We got some Creole mustard. This is the whole mustard seed kind. So it ain't like what you may be used to, but this is whole mustard seed, Creole mustard. Then we got some gator pepper. Then we have some chopped capers here. And we got about two tablespoons of flat leaf parsley or Italian parsley. So we're gonna start off with this mayo. And for this sauce, all we're doing is combining all the ingredients and whisking them together. It's just simple as that. No cooking involved. Just gonna put in your ingredients as you see fit. I'm just gonna put a few shallots in so far, because I just kind of want to see how it's gonna go. You feel free to put as much as you feel necessary in your remoulade. Like certain ingredients, I don't like to just automatically throw what a recipe says to throw in. I just kind of just watch it, see how it comes together. Like with these capers, I know my wife loves capers, so even if I don't like capers, I know I gotta put a little more than I like in there. Cause if she a part of it, you know, gotta make her happy with these capers, cause you know, she like them capers, she gonna be talking about that. So here we go. Oh, got a little lemon juice as well. I forgot about that. We're gonna put about a tablespoon in to start. And all we're gonna do is whisk this together. Real easy, real simple. Just whisk it all together. We pretty much done now, except for tasting. Do need to put a little salt in here because there was no salt added. Put a little salt in here. Maybe that much just to start. Put a little more parsley because I want to see a little more green in here. Possibly put a little more shallots in here. And that's your remoulade right there. So simple. So all you gotta do is put all the ingredients in and just put certain amounts in there to your liking. You ain't gotta do everything that I said do, but this is a good basic remoulade. Some that ain't ketchup, some that ain't cocktail sauce, some that ain't what you call this sauce? What's this? A tartar sauce. You know, if you want something a little different, try this remoulade right here, and it's gonna go deliciously with your shrimp tempura or whatever you have, seafood that's fried. That's a good little base for your shrimp. So now what we're gonna do is go straight to the frying portion of this video so you can know how to fry this shrimp tempura. All right, we back. It's time to fry. So we got our oil up to 350, really 360, because you know the temperature is going to drop once we add the shrimp in. So I season my shrimp with you know, my classic combo. When you can't find nothing else, you use seasoned salt, Lara seasoned salt, and Zatarain's blackened season. That's all I put on here. And then, you know, we got this batter on here. We're gonna let this do what it do. So all you wanna do is dip it in here right quick. And then you're gonna drop it in this oil. You're gonna swirl it around a little bit. And then you go ahead and drop it. We might be able to fry about 3 or 4 in here since these so big. You know, overcrowding makes the temperature go down as well. We don't want the temperature to go down too low. There's 2. And the telltale sign of when something is through frying is going to float. So we're looking for some floating going on. And the key for me switching this around a little bit is to keep the shrimp from sticking together. So we're gonna roll with them 3 because them 3 took up all the room in there because they so big. And once these begin to float, we'll know that they are pretty much done. We want to be nice and golden brown as well, but we're looking for that floating. And to check my temperature, I have an infrared thermometer. This is something that you might want to get. It definitely lets you know where you're at on your temperature with your grease and everything when you're cooking. I just wasn't interested in getting a candy thermometer. That I find it to be much easier having the infrared. Turn this down just a little bit. These are gonna be nice and delicious. All you need is about 2 or 3 of these, you'll be straight. I love big shrimp. Make you feel like you got a cheap lobster tail. Let you see what we're looking like on the B-roll cam there. Nice and big, there's just one. All of them coming out real big and golden. Let's see how many more we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This ain't gonna take long at all. Also, you might want a fine mesh strainer because some of your batter is gonna get into the grease, and to keep everything from burning up, you wanna be able to strain all that out. Yeah, it's looking about done to me right there. I'm gonna put these on a wire rack because we want the crispy to stay crispy. If you were to lay these down on the paper towel, then whatever part is touching the paper towel gonna be soggy, but we wanna keep everything nice and crispy. All right, I'm gonna finish up the rest of these and I'm gonna show y'all the plated up version, and then we're gonna go straight to taste time. Yeah, man, it's taste time. Time to taste this wonderful dish right here. So simple. Hope it inspires you to make your own in your own creative way. But let's go ahead and get into these gigantic shrimp. Remember, these are size 4 or 6 shrimp. And we got this delicious remoulade to go with it. This is kind of like a cheap way to have some lobster tails, but not. That's good right there. All you need is some French fries or something. Go with it, you be winning. You have to excuse me, I ain't got no napkin available. Oh, yes I do. The paper towel right here. Cause this got a little messy, but in a good way. I don't just care if y'all see anything on my mouth. I don't even care. This is how good that was. So like I say, I like big shrimp. You like lobster, but it ain't just that season to be spending that money for lobster. Get you some of them big 4-6 shrimp, and that'll kind of give you that lobster feeling without the lobster flavor, of course. But you still gonna feel like, you know, you done did something. You feel like you done got something you deserve a little bit. But yeah, that recipe right there is an excellent foundation for you to fry anything seafood wise. You can even do asparagus or green beans with that same batter and fry up you some vegetables or some mushrooms. You know, you can get really creative with the recipe I just showed you. And like I said, the remoulade is delicious. It's gonna take whatever you put into it to the next level. And that's that for that, you know what I'm saying? I can eat this all day. Matter of fact, I am, as soon as I cut that camera off. But like I say all the time, you made it this far, you must fool with me. And I thank the Lord for you every time. All our information is in the description box below. Any hard to find ingredients will be found in the description box as well. And go to kanincuisine.com for information about when I will be cooking and when I'm doing what. And the best way is to sign up for my email list so you can know all the information directly. Thank you so much. Now I know some of y'all gonna be scared to do this right here, even though it's simple and delicious. But you know what? You gonna do it. You hear me? You hear me?